Hello and welcome to another EA Pro Planning tutorial right here on EAProPlanning.com, your planning account. In this video, we are going to go over the music request section in depth. So we're going to go ahead to our demo account here for a DJ, wedding ceremony, and reception, and hit the Plan My Event tab. So in here, this is set up for ceremony and reception. If that doesn't quite match your event, don't worry, all the concepts are the same. So we're going to hit the Add Request button here, which takes us to our playlist builders. So in the Add Request section, we have our music database over here on the left, and then on the right we have our playlist builders, which has two sections, our main requests and our special songs. So special songs are always going to be some of the more like traditional stuff. So at a wedding ceremony, it's things like the processional, the recessional. At the reception, it's things like the first dance, the grand entrance. At a private party, a student event, you aren't going to pay any attention to the special songs, it's just going to be the requests. So looking at our database, we can search it by artist or song. Now, one important thing to note about the database here on the website is it is comprised of about 90,000 songs, which is a ton of songs. However, our DJ database that we actually spin music from is made up of 15 million plus songs, so it's quite a bit bigger. Every once in a while, I'll have someone say, "Hey, I can't find this song, do you have it?" Well, just because you can't find it on the website does not mean I don't have it. In fact, I have had very little trouble finding any song requests that people make. So if you don't find on the database, good news, we have the Add Your Own tab. In here, you can add any artist name, any song title, and add it to any playlist. You can do this for special songs as well. And so you can add any song that you can think of right in here. So just for an example real quick, let's search by artist and we'll hit the letter T. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Let's just grab a random song and let's preview it. You hit the preview button so I can now hear that song. And I say, yes, this is a song that's a play if possible. Now, let me make a quick distinction here. A lot of people hear a song they like and they put it in their must playlist. The must playlist is actually a must playlist. If you end up with a ton of songs in here, more songs than I have time to play, then I don't know which ones to actually play. These should be top priority. The play if possibles should be all the ones you like. So your must play maybe is only 10 songs. Your play if possible is all the other songs that you like. Another thing worth mentioning is I often find that some people know what they like to listen to, but not always what they like to dance to. It's not uncommon to get requests for really good songs to listen to, but they aren't necessarily great dance floor songs. So keep in mind the songs that you actually like to dance to and that your friends like to dance to. When it comes to making requests, I find people are anywhere along a certain spectrum. There are people who are super particular in their taste in music, and they'll request basically every song to be played that night, sometimes even in order. And that's 100% fine. If you're particular with your taste in music, then please be particular. We want to play what you want to hear. Then we have people who really don't want to spend time thinking of songs. In fact, maybe it's just one more thing on the to-do list that you just don't want to pay attention to. If that's the case, that's fine. Just give us a few songs. Let us know maybe some genres. Maybe you want to go and to add your own and say modern pop and just go, that's a must play. Now in your must play, I know that the genre of modern pop is important to you. Without having to think through a ton of songs, or maybe you just have 5 or 6 like must plays, that at least gives me an idea of what you want to play. And if I feel it's too vague, I'll talk to you and ask you a few questions just to make sure that I am on the same page with you. And you can do the same thing also for do not play. So if like you don't like rap music or something, you can put that in your do not play. So that's the request section. If you're looking for some inspiration, you can always hit our top hits tab. And here we can look at our top 200 songs ever played, upbeat and slow dance songs. And you can also search by decade if you're looking for, a certain decade of music. And then we have our weddings tab. So this takes us over to our special songs, and this is of course more specific to our wedding folks. And here are some great ideas if you're searching for a song for your first dance, for your father-daughter dance, for your mother-son dance, for the grand entrance, for the bouquet toss, garter activity, etc., etc. So these just give you some really quick ideas that you can drag and drop. Here we are, garter activity. I love this one. We'll throw that in our garter song. So the final piece here to our music requests is the comments. And this is how we can get even more specific with our songs. So if we go back down here to our garter toss, You can actually add a comment to this garter toss to give more specific instruction of maybe how you want it done. You can do the same for any song, really. So if we come back here to our request, must play, we can add a comment and maybe like make sure we're on the dance floor when the song is played or something like that. You can add comments to any song, and that gives me more specific instruction on what to do with the music. So we head back out here to the planning options. We then have view requests, and this gives you kind of a global view of your playlist. It lets you know how many songs you have and their estimated playing time. You can also erase songs that you don't want right from here. You can see your comments that you may have added on a song or add a comment. It's just kind of a quick way to view and edit your playlist from afar. And then finally, we have the guest request option. The guest request option is a separate playlist from the one that you use to make your request. So with this, guests can log on and make requests ahead of time. It asks for their name so that you can see who made what request. And you can do this either very publicly or very privately. You can share it right to your Facebook and say, hey, anyone coming to my wedding, anyone coming to my event, please make a request. Or you can just take this link and send it to a few select people that you trust. However you want to use it, it is a tool for you, and it allows you to get some requests and some ideas in ahead of time of what your guests are going to want to dance to. For student events, this works great to post on your Facebook page. It helps promote the event and also make sure that we have some tunes lined up that people want to dance to ahead of time. I hope this was helpful. As always, if you have any questions or need any help with anything, just give me a holler. I'm always here to help.